Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to semi-final number 8. I'm Dan Dempsey, Director of Professional Learning. Super excited to be here. It's been an awesome couple of days of semi-finals, and we are down to the 8th semi-final. Can't wait to kickstart the next hour and hear from these young entrepreneurs sharing their innovative ideas. We've had 600 applications, down to 40 pitching teams, and now we are down to the final 5. So how good? How good has it been? Fantastic. Hope you've been able to catch some of the semis up to now. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land where we are all gathering from today. I'm coming to you from Future Anything headquarters located in Brisbane, Meanjin, on the land of the Yagara and Turrbal people, and acknowledge the traditional owners of this land. And our First Nations people have been innovating for 60,000 years. In fact, I'd like you to just reflect on this map for a moment of the First Nations land groups around our country. Our First Nations people were the first educators, the first innovators, the first creators. And just to highlight an example of that, I'd love you to think about this artifact. And I wonder if you can figure out what problem it solved. Well, I can tell you that this is actually an example of a water carrier made from the skin of an animal, often rabbit or wallaby, and it could hold anywhere between 1 and 19 liters of water, tanned with resin to prevent water escaping when carried upright. You know, the first ever water bottle. So cool. Now, I know that you are super excited to be joining us as part of our Future Anything community, and we'd love for you to share and celebrate your involvement with our finals process. You can see the handles on the screen, so get in there, support, show your teams that you want to get around them today as they pitch. So be active, and of course, tag us while you're doing it. Today, semi-final number 8, part of the National Grand Final Series, is a really exciting part of our Activate program. So over the course of the program in schools, our young people have been tapping into this mission. As an entrepreneur, pitch an innovative idea that makes the world a better place. Students have worked hard to identify a problem, ideate, design, develop, and pitch an innovative idea. In fact, we've had lots and lots of semi-final winners, and the semi-final winners this year will go through to our 2025 grand final and have the chance to join an illustrious group who have been in that same spot. In fact, here's some of our winners from our past events. In 2018, this is Tanika. Shielded socks. She developed an idea to produce school socks to help address bullying, designed to be white above the surface, you know, to meet uniform guidelines. But underneath the shoe were some amazing patterns designed by a local artist. Tanika's metaphor was, you just don't know what's happening underneath the surface for young people. In 2019, we had Culture Hood from Springfield Central State High School, 3 young, proud Polynesian students who believed in a future free from domestic violence against women, not only in their own community, but around the world. They pitched a profit-for-purpose solution, designing and selling hoodies with unique Polynesian patterns, and a portion of those profits supporting the important work of Rise Up Australia. And then 2023, just 2 years ago, Blaze and Harley from Ferny Grove State High School. This is Unified First Aid. They realized that there is no organization to provide certification for first aid for people with a disability. So their solution, super innovative and powerful, was to create a specialized course developed to provide universally accessible first aid training. Such an innovative and impactful solution. So the big question is, will our semi-final winners today be our grand final for 2025? Let's wait and see. Our agenda for today, it's furious, fun, and fast. Shortly, I'm going to introduce you to our judges who have the very difficult decision of choosing a winner and a runner-up. We're going to hear the pitches, and the order of our pitches for today will be: in the first pitch, Lead Your Ship, Kelmscott Senior High School, then Flavor from Marymount College, Hobby Helper from McGregor State High School, Flip Score from Silkwood School, and number 5, Baking Buddies from Ormiston School. And then, of course, after the pitches, you're going to get a chance to have your say in our People's Choice vote. Now, the structure of the pitch, how does it work? Well, each team has 3 minutes and they're going to be delivering their idea in a really quick, short time frame. When they have 30 seconds to go, they're going to hear this noise. And with at the end, they'll hear the ringing of the bells. It is a hard 3-minute finish. At that point, we bring the judges back on screen, and there's going to be a short amount of time for clarifying questions that our judges are looking for to help make their decision. At the end of all of the pitches, our judges will pick a winner. The winner will be the team that will pitch on stage at the National Grand Final here in Brisbane, and a runner-up who will also go through to the Grand Final as a showcase team. And this is where you come in. You get a chance to choose your People's Choice winner. The People's Choice winner will go into a draw to get a wild card entry also into the showcase at the grand final. At that moment, we'll put up a QR code and it will be your chance to vote while the judges deliberate. Now, speaking of judges, the time has come to bring them in and welcome them to semi-final number 8. I'm super excited to have with me Laura from ACS Labs, Batul, one of our alumni from our program who's been here, done that, founder of Shawls and Hope, and we have Lachlan from Ergo Accounting. Super excited to have the 3 of you with us. Thank you so much for being here today, being part of this and giving your support to young people. So I'd love to just throw to you really quickly. Laura, I'm going to start with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what do you want to see out of these pitches?
So my name's Laura, Laura Ashmole. I am the head of growth for ACS Labs. I work very closely with the community, the wider community, and ambitious founders who are trying to solve global problems with technology specifically. I think for me, it's about the idea and it's about the innovation and how creative you guys have been. But I also want to understand why you. Why is it you that is going to solve this problem? What is the connection to it? What is going to, when it all gets really hard, going to keep you going? I'd like to understand that and see that come through in the pitches today.
Love that. That's great insight. Batul, thanks for being here.
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and what would you like to see in the pitching?
So my name is Batul Solomon, and I was pitching in a semi-final, just like you guys in 2022. My business Cafes for a Cause, and I made it to the grand final. And my business has changed a little bit since then. It's now called Shawls and Hope. And basically, I make my own jewelry and sell it and donate 25% of the profits to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. And what I would like to see out of your pitches is your passion for your idea and the stories behind why you've chosen that problem and what led you to building your business and being here today.
Awesome. Thank you, Batul. If anyone knows what these young people are going through, it's Batul. And Lachlan, so good to see you and have you with us. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thanks for having me, Dan. I work in accounting, so my main role is working with businesses from day one when they open their doors, all the way through to helping them take on employees and grow. I travel around Queensland doing it, so I'm in Rockhampton today. And what I want to see from the teams today, or what I'm hoping to see, is a lot of creativity and the unique ideas that you guys come up with to solve the problems. Keen.
Awesome. So our teams have a little bit of insight there from the judges, but that's enough from us. We're here to see the young people pitch and do their thing. So let's bring in the first pitching team. We have Aranima from Kelmscott Senior High School. Lead your ship. Will be on screen in a moment. Aranima, there you are. We can see you. How are you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You are looking good. Got your posters and a whole bunch of things are behind you. So let's get straight into it. Okay. When you're ready, we are over to you.
Hello and good afternoon to all of you. My name is Oranima. Next slide, please. In early June and July, I was able to have an inspiring visit to the United Nations in New York City with my family. There, United Nations Goal 5 really piqued my interest, gender equality. And coming on back to school, I instantly knew what I wanted to do for the Activate program to combating gender discrimination. Next slide, please. In terms of my main problem I want to solve, I want to solve gender-based discrimination in leadership. It really hurts knowing that people like us, daily people in our lives, aren't confident to aspire. And just knowing this is a factor reducing the potential we have to be better, I really want to solve that. And that's what's keeping me going. In terms of what it affects females globally, especially in regions where leader roles are predominantly held by men. This is shown through a lack of representation, as many people and perspectives are not considered in our daily lives. The Lead Your Ship Leadership Starter Kit, as you can see here, it includes daily leadership challenges to build good habits, inspiring women booklet with role models so you understand, QR codes to webinars that are Australian government certified, and a journal planner to track your confidence, your activities. Also, workshops for group and solo use. The name Lead Your Ship comes from leadership, as well as it really means to lead your ship, lead your life, sail your ship. Next slide, please. The design process, I really wanted this product to bring hope as new opportunities, as something tangible, that when they hold the kit, that goal would feel closer to them, representing an energy boost and anticipation. Red determines the growth, fearless and passion, and the process went through a lot of refining, as you can see. Next slide. Community feedback. When I shared my idea and product prototype, I got lots of positive feedback in the showcase school event that we had here. In fact, they helped me design the QR codes and were a big part of this themselves. Next slide. Marketing. In terms of a simple starting, I want to aim it at schools, have a school leader promote this. I checked the health curriculum, and from there, I was able to understand that my park would be a great addition to their curriculum to teach them about it. As next slide, please. In terms of finance, my production cost is approximately $15 to $20. The yearly profit is $19,000, as you can see in the table. And my methods for funding would come from competitions such as Future Anything and fundraisers at school. Next slide, please. Competitors. As you can see, I chose 3 that really resonate with my product, and mine covers all of them. It combines strengths of limitation, and it's not limited to school use or home use, and is tangible, hands-on engaging. Next slide. As a result, women will be able to stand up for their opinions. Next slide.
Yep, that
Actually,
3 minutes goes so fast, Aranima. Oh, wow. Well, thank you. Congratulations. You can see how much work you have put into your idea. Thank you, Aranima. How do you feel now?
I feel good. I'm very satisfied with this, and I'm very lucky for this opportunity.
Well done. Thank you for being with us. Judges, we've got to go to some questions. Laura, anything else you'd like to know?
My question was around competitors. So you said that yours did a little bit more. Who are your main competition and why is yours better? I'd love you to tell me a bit more about that.
In terms of competitors, I chose 3 that really resonated to mine. For example, one of them I chose is Fearlessly Girl. They had lots of online resources and kits for selling and everything. But the problem I saw, and the essential need for products to be effective and essential, is that if it's engaging, their products limited to only school uses, and my part is about that it's never too late to learn. Even those in the workforce should be able to learn skills if they wanted to. In terms of the differences, their one was not tangible, so not hands-on engaging, like I said. You had to buy it online, and obviously the technology is a great thing that will come in the future. However, as a physical product, you can really feel hope within your hands. So that was the main difference, really.
Wow, thank you. Good answer. Lachlan, do you have a question?
No questions from me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. And Batul, would you like to know anything else?
I'm all good as well. Yeah, that was a great pitch.
Wow, well done. Lots of very, very comprehensive information there. Now it's time for you to put your feet up and relax. And we will bring in our next team, which is Flavor from Marymount College. Welcome, team. Hi, team. How are we feeling?
Good, thank you.
Looking great in your shirts, all ready to go. So without any further delay, over to you when you're ready.
In 2024 alone, there were almost 200,000 cancer cases diagnosed in just Australia. That's a 93% increase over the last 24 years.
Next, please.
And in October last year, my mum became a small part of this insanely large statistic when she got diagnosed with stage 4 bowel cancer. Throughout numerous sessions of chemotherapy, her sense of taste began to change. Everything quickly became too spicy and she couldn't enjoy the food she once loved before.
Next, please.
Hi, I'm Sophia.
I'm Jet.
And I'm Coco.
And we are Flavor.
Next, please.
We want you to imagine this. What if your favourite foods suddenly tasted bitter, bland, or like nothing at all? For 40 to 80% of people undergoing chemotherapy, that's their daily reality. Not only does it affect nutrition, but it also deeply impacts their mental health and quality of life. Next, please.
That's why we created Flavor, powered by our innovative product, Miracle Strips. These are clear dissolvable oral strips that are sugar-free, safe, and doctor-prescribed. They come in 2 variants. One, made with zinc gluconate to help modulate people's taste.
Next, please.
And another that utilizes miracle berries to contradict sour flavors to sweet. With Flavor, mealtimes can once again become a source of comfort and joy. Next, please.
As opposed to tough pills, our Miracle Strips come packaged in a 30-day supply and dissolve easily on the tongue to provide temporary relief. Next, please.
We have talked to several pharmacists, including Nicole Kitty, who stated there's a definite market for flavour and Miracle Strips have the power to bring comfort during times of pain and illness. Another pharmacist, Cameron Fute, said it's difficult to put a price on flavour as there's no real competitor. However, based on the physical, mental and social well-being, the benefits, $39.99 seems to be very reasonable.
Next, please. Our mission is simple, to give patients back one of their life's greatest joys, the ability to taste. We would aim to target our advertising through hospitals, pharmaceutical areas, cancer wards and medical centres.
We would also aspire to sponsor designated sport events, similar to the breast cancer awareness in the AFL.
Next, please.
This would expose our product to our target market and raise recognition on the issue at hand. Our target market is extensive and has scalability.
Next, please.
We would sell our products for $39.99 each, and with an investment of $175,000, our expected annual net profit would be $100,000 within our first installment. Next, please.
With flavour, every meal becomes more than just food. It becomes a moment of hope, healing and happiness. Help us start our business so we can
Bring your taste back to life.
Oh, fantastic. Well done, Coco, Jet, and Sophia. Fantastic. Really strong pitch. I can see the importance and connection that you have to your idea. Let's go to our judges for any questions. Batul, I'm going to start with you.
Yeah. My question is, are you guys aware of any competitors on the market?
Well, yeah. Our main competitors are mint dissolvable strip companies like Listerine strips and vitamin dissolvable strips, but there's no one on the market that modulates taste. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, team. Lachlan, would you like to ask a question?
Yeah, the production of them, have you guys given some consideration to how or like what resources you might need for the production?
Yes, we have taken it into consideration. We have spoken to people that would help us, medical people. So Cameron's brother, who is a doctor, Matthew Fute, is an oncologist and is a professor at the University of Queensland and the medical director of cancer clinics. He has offered to arrange a call with Matthew to gain further insights into flavour and where this could go. And yeah. Yes.
That's great. Thank you. That answers my question perfectly.
Awesome. And Laura?
Great pitch, guys. Can I ask, have you put this in the hand of potential customers yet? Potential patients who've lost their taste, have they given you feedback, specifically the people who will be using this?
Well, not the people specifically. I have talked to my mum, and she said this would be a godsend to her because she'd do anything to taste her favorite foods again. But we've talked to again our pharmacists that we've talked to, and they said the amount of people that come in saying that they've lost their taste or it's been altered from not just chemotherapy but also radiation, strokes, nerve damage. But we believe that there's also a broader potential market. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Strong questions, strong answers. Great job, team. So you're now just going to head off into the background while we bring in our third pitching team. Congratulations for your pitch. Let's bring in Hobby Helper from McGregor State High School. We have Aya and Yelena. Just getting organized there. How are you feeling, girls? Okay, looking great with the background. We're going to get straight into it. Over to you.
Are you lonely, isolated, stressed, depressed, exhausted? Next slide.
Hi, I'm Yelena.
And I'm Aya,
And we're the founders of Hobby Helper,
a platform built by students for students to help them thrive through shared hobbies.
Next slide. This is why 30% of our profits are donated to Headspace to support youth mental health.
Next slide. Did you know 94% of students are stressed?
75% feel anxious.
And 1 in 4 feel isolated every day.
Next slide. Hobby Helper is the solution. Our platform connects students, reduces stress, and builds genuine friendships.
We will begin by targeting Year 7 students across Brisbane through school wellbeing programs.
The homepage features an easy-to-use menu bar that helps students explore.
Next slide. When students scroll down, they will see the hobby options.
Next slide. After clicking on hobby options, students will see a guide showing what the hobby is and what's needed to participate.
They can then choose to learn or teach the selected hobby.
Next slide.
The students will then join the built-in chat for their selected hobby to organize real-life meetups.
Next slide. If students can't find the hobby they are looking for, they can suggest it to be added.
To keep everything safe, all new hobbies must be approved by a school administrator before appearing on the site.
Next slide. To keep students engaged, the site includes trophies and badges for participation and progress.
Next slide. Unlike other hobby or chat apps, Hobby Helper is a school-based platform where only verified students can join using their student ID, allowing safe face-to-face and virtual connections with an encouraging reward system.
Next slide. The retail price will differ depending on the size of the school.
Next slide. The profit gained will also differ depending on the size of the school.
Next slide. The profit gain will be reinvested into the business, donated to Headspace, and given to the team.
Next slide.
Each school will receive a Hobby Helper promotion pack by postage, including a brochure on how to subscribe, a branded pen, and a fun pack of Skittles.
Next slide. Our first step will be launching the live website. Then we will dispatch information packs to high schools. Thirdly, we'll show demonstrations to key stakeholders such as year-level coordinators, head of departments, and deputy principals. In the future, we will enter the primary school market.
Next slide. To start our enterprise, we are seeking an investment of $9,200. We'll also need a technical advisor to help build the website.
We both play music as a hobby, so no one understands the value of hobbies more than us.
Hobbies keep us connected to our families, our friends, our school, and our inner selves.
Our hobbies define who we are today and will define how we live in the future. Connected, successful adults who know how to play.
Don't delay, support Hobby Helper today. Thank you.
Brilliant work, team. So much passion and information. You've done such great work building your pitch. Congratulations. Let's go to our judges for any questions. Lachlan, let's go to you first.
You might have answered it there, but 3 minutes is such a short amount of time. You had the financials up very briefly, and I just wanted to check, was it the schools purchasing the app or the product for the student?
A subscription, so the schools will be purchasing it, and the principal would be purchasing it, or the head of year, and then the school gets access to the website, and then it runs from there.
That makes sense. Thank you.
Awesome. Laura, do you have a question?
Yes, that was going to be my question actually, Lachlan. Who was the customer? So if the customer is schools, what is your plan to get this into schools? Do you have any ideas for that?
We have the promotion pack that will be sent around to all schools throughout Brisbane. So we have the skills in it in like a clear packaging, so it will be like a spark for people to open it and read through how to use it, how to subscribe.
Okay, great.
Awesome. Thank you. And Batul, would you like to know anything?
I'm all good. Good job, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well done, hobby helper. You've finished your pitch. You can breathe a little easier now and head off into the background and wait just that little while longer while we bring in our fourth pitching team for today. This is Flip Score, Amala, Lola, and Paris from Silkwood School. Welcome, team. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm so excited to be hearing all these amazing pitches, but now it's your turn. And so when you're ready, over to you.
Hi everyone. Before we begin, we would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land we stand today and pay our respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging. Next slide, please. We're Amla, Lola, and Paris, the founders of Flip School, the first ever app designed specifically for all-star cheerleaders by cheerleaders. We're here because we believe Flip School will completely transform the way athletes and coaches train, compete, and grow, making cheerleading smarter, stronger, and more strategic. Next slide, please.
I've been doing all-star cheer for 3 years now, but even with all those hours of training and competitions, I couldn't tell you how many competitions I've competed in or what my past scores were, and I'm not alone. With over 60,000 athletes competing in 40 plus comps across Australia every year, almost none of us have a way to look back, track progress, or learn from our performances. Next, please.
Right now, there's a huge gap in the cheer world. We train relentlessly and we give it everything. But when it comes to tracking improvement, managing scores, or learning from past routines, we have to use confusing score sheets. There's no central tool that brings everything together. Next slide, please. That's where FlipScore comes in. FlipScore is an all-in-one app that gives athlete coaches tools they need to perform better and compete smarter.
With FlipScore, you can, next please, track performance from tumbling and stunts to full team routines, view team rankings, compare progress, and analyze growth over time. Next, please. See real-time scores based on official competition standards, access all comp info in one place, schedules, rules, venues, and results. Next, please.
And even collaborate as coaches and plan routines and build stronger teams. It's like having a personal judge and coach right in your pocket. Next, please.
Cheerleading is one of the fastest growing youth sports in the world, with over 3.8 million athletes globally, and yet no modern tech solution exists to support them. With FlipScore is here to change that. Next, please. With FlipScore, we're not just building another sports app, we're building the future of cheerleading.
A future where every athlete can track their progress, where every coach can lead smarter, and where every flip, stunt, and routine is a part of a bigger journey.
We're ready to launch, and with your support, we can take cheerleading to new heights. Next, please.
Thank you so much for listening, and let's flip the score.
Excellent work, team. Well done finding the gap in the market there. We're bringing our judges back into the room, and let's see if we have any questions. Batul, I'm going to go to you first.
Yeah, I'm all good.
Okay, no question. Let's go, Laura.
I have a two-part question, which is I know is very annoying and against the rules,
Ooh.
but it's kind of the same question. Guys, do you have a prototype already? Have you created? Do you know what this looks like? I saw some dashboard things. Okay, great.
Yeah, we have prototype app ready.
Great. So the second part of the question, which I wouldn't have been able to ask had you said no, was how do you get the data in there to be able to analyze it?
Someone would log it in. So cheer is one of the fastest growing sports in the world. It has the potential to be a part of the Olympics in 2036 and 2040. There's apps like it, like Play HQ and like the AFL and NRL. We aim to make the admin like this compulsory, and we want to sell the app to the AASCF, the Australian All-Star Cheerleading Federation,
or the ITU, the International Tier Union. The admin responsible to like transfer data in would probably be the ITU or the AASCF.
Well done. You got the answer in there for Laura. Lachlan, any questions from you?
That's answered everything. Thank you.
Wow, team. So you must have delivered everything the judges needed to know. Well done. Comprehensive pitch. Great information. You're going to head off and watch our final team who we're going to bring in now. This is team number 5 in semi-final number 8, baking buddies from Ormiston College. We have Mary with us. Hello, Mary. How are you?
Hi. I've created baking buddies to help create beautiful and tasty cakes, unlike what a lot of people try to do. Next slide, please. Next slide. Next slide, sorry. One more slide, please. I also believe that everybody deserves to have a meal every single day. That's why Baking Buddies donates 50% of our profits to the One Box. Next slide, please. Unlike our competitors, we have no preservatives, come with lots of piping bags and tips, have lots of icing, which I think is essential if you want to make our cakes look really good, and we're based in Australia. Next slide. I've also done a survey within my class that shows that vanilla cupcakes followed by chocolate chip cookies would sell best. And in the case of vanilla cupcakes, it's mostly because they're easier to customize. I also aim to have like gluten-free or dairy-free options to make sure that everybody can have a go, as well as alternatives for like vegans. Thank you.
Well done, Mary. Now you had me at icing for sure. That was lots of icing. Don't mind adding a bit of icing to my baking too. Thank you for telling us about baking buddies. Lachlan, do you have any questions?
I'm curious, do you feel like there's a compelling need or problem that baking buddies would be solving?
While I don't think it's really essential and there are some other competitors, I feel like that idea of learning how to ice could like help, like it'd be really fun. And I also think that, at least for me, it brings a lot of joy into my day.
Great. Thank you very much.
Love that. Yeah, definitely bringing some joy. Batul, do you have a question?
Yeah, I was interested in if you could maybe tell us a little bit more about One Box or organization you're supporting.
So the One Box is an initiative that donates like food boxes of fresh fruit and vegetables to low-income families who may not be able to afford to eat every single day.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Awesome. And Laura, any questions?
I would love to know, Mary, why did you come up with this idea? Where did this come from?
Mostly because when I've tried to bake, it's either been complicated with some recipes or it's just not turned out. I also, I'm not really sure otherwise.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mary, for sharing Baking Buddies with us. That is all of our 5 pitches now in semi-final number 8. Whew, amazing. The pressure now transfers to our judges who have the very difficult decision to pick a winner and a runner-up. They've gone into their deliberations, so we'll say goodbye for a short while. And now the responsibility transfers to you. The people's vote is now officially open. The QR code link is on the screen, and it's time to jump in. Vote for your favorite, because as we know, the team that gets the most votes while our judges are deliberating will go into the draw for a wild card entry into the grand final. So it's time for us to put on some tunes, leave the QR code up, and we will see you back in about 10 minutes for the big announcement. Get voting. See you soon. And we are back. The judges have returned. They've had very tough decisions to make in the deliberation, but decisions have been made. I can clarify that it was very professional, lots of great discussion and no fighting in this one either, which is awesome. And of course, while the judges were deliberating, we've been collecting the People's Choice votes left, right, and centre. We're going to announce that very, very shortly. But firstly, we're going to go to the judges for the announcement. Let's start with the runner-up, then we'll reveal the winner. So firstly, to Batul, who's going to announce our runner-up for semi-final number 8.
Yeah, first of all, I thought all your pitches were really great, and even if you don't get runner-up or win, I think if you keep going with your businesses, you all have great potential. But I guess I'll be helpful.
Hobby Helper it is. Congratulations, Hobby Helper from McGregor State High School. Well done, team. How do you feel?
Thank
you.
I love those big smiles. Awesome. We can't wait to see you at our grand final showcase. And we're now going to throw to Laura, who's going to announce our winner to pitch on stage.
Yes, it was a tough one, but we thought that this particular team were really solving a very important problem. It was a big problem. It's a global problem. We thought that the way in which they had gone about with their solution and the thought that had gone into it, the science that had gone into it, the way in which they had really considered how they would do this and the validation and the research and everything that they'd done, as well as the fact that they were very professional and polished and fantastic, and we think they would be amazing on stage. They care deeply about this problem, and we think it's got a lot of legs to grow. The winner is Flavor.
Fantastic. Can see the excitement in the faces. Well done to Coco, Jet, and Sophia. Team Flavor from Marymount College. How are we feeling, team?
Really happy. Thank you.
Awesome. I'm so excited to see you on stage pitching at our grand final. Well done.
Thank you.
Really, really great. That was 5 amazing pitches. We've had 8 incredible semi-finals as part of the grand final process for 2025. Judges, I don't know how you did it. I don't know how the 8 panels have done this. You have the hardest job here, apart from the pitching. And I want to thank you for being with us today. Thank you for your insight. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your time gifted to us with your expertise. Very much appreciated. So a round of applause for our judges. And we can't wait to have you involved with us again in the future. All right, so in the background, we've had the people's vote occurring. Loads of votes, left, right, and centre. Just getting the announcement through now. It is congratulations to Flip Score from Silkwood School with our people's vote winner. Well done, Flip Score. Fantastic. There you are.
Thank you so much.
Awesome work. So we're just going to have to wait and see. You're in the draw now for our wildcard entry into the grand final, and that will be announced very shortly. Oh, congratulations. Thank you to all of the teams. Now, if you're watching and you're keen to see these young entrepreneurs go to the next level at our National Grand Final, tickets are available. Registration is open. The code is on your screen. We'd love for you to join us in person at the State Library in Brisbane. The event's also streamed live, so if you're located somewhere else in the world, and you just want to, relax on your couch in your pajamas, we definitely want to have you involved also. So grab your ticket through the code on the screen. But we do recommend you get in early. It will be a sellout event. Oh, fantastic. I want to say thank you to all of the people involved in supporting our young people today. The teams have a huge support crew in the background, teachers, friends, family, mentors. I want to thank our judges for being with us today, and of course, our pitching teams who have been giving us their amazing solutions. So that's it. that is the last semi-final. We have our teams at our grand final all locked in. And thank you for joining us today. We can't wait to see you again at our grand final. Take care, everybody. All the best.